Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Richard Cashflow Williams of Rich Optimum Investments, coming to you with the first video of the channel, talking to you guys about the merchant processing industry. Coming today with a topic discussing the top 5 reasons businesses choose digital payments. This is very, very crucial in 2019. It's a very, very critical reason why not only they use digital payments, but why things have grown, accelerated, and we went from basic payment processors, so now we have virtual payment processors, and we can use them on our phone now. It's just revolutionized everything. Like debit cards now, 100%, if not 95% of them have chips inside of them. So let's get inside of it today. The top 5 reasons businesses choose digital payments. Number 1 is save money throughout the payment life cycle. That's very, very crucial, and it's very, very critical, because in the business you want to invest money because you understand that it takes money to make money, but you also want to be cost effective and very mindful of what you're spending as far as expenses, and how does that affect your year to date as far as what you are putting in your business and what you're getting back as far as your return of investment. So it manually sending and processing physical checks can cost up to twice as much as if you were to process the same payment electronically. Companies that have digitized their workflow are able to track and know in real time when invoices are approved and paid, saving time and allowing them to focus on more important tasks, which is really important. When you got stuff going on in the business, the last thing you're trying to do is be focusing on the tedious and meticulous things of trying to make sure that processing each payment goes through without error, or that process doesn't come too badly defected to now you have to go back weeks or even worse months and have to get all these numbers together for transactions because manually something was thrown off and now the numbers are not right. So it's definitely a very powerful and very crucial and critical thing that we have that accessible now in 2019. Number 2, to cut down on errors. Man, this is so important. That's one thing I was just referencing to in the first one. The errors is such a very frequent thing in the industry, but it was 10 times, if not even 100 times more frequent before we came digital. Now, don't get me wrong, in a digital age and the fact that the process and payments have become digitized with companies, we still experience errors in this industry. However, the ratio to errors taking place and transpiring opposed before the digital age actually struck is a huge ratio, and we see a big difference from then to now. So with that said, the check processing requires separate reconciliation, and 60% of these payments necessitate manual posting, leading to significant time spent spotting and addressing errors. Companies are combating this by incorporating payment processing into their end-to-end digital solution, resulting in information being automatically synced or flagged as it flows through the process. And that right there is so amazing. They have created like firewalls and checkpoints within the merchant algorithm to where to verify if funds are there with that particular card holder in the account and being able to process it correctly and thoroughly, or if there's something fraudulent taking place, or if there's an error and there isn't funds there. They have put in, so many different variations of protocols and so many different firewalls that allows them to catch errors, allows them to process things more effectively and smoothly. And as I said earlier, you still will have some type of errors every now and then, but the ratio to experiencing those errors, seeing those errors, it is very, 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 very narrow and slim to none, especially when you're dealing with a phenomenal, excellent, and well trusted merchant processing company. 3, make customers and vendors happier. I mean, we're in 2019. Everything is about the customer. Everything is about making the customer happy. You got to make the customer happy. That's what it's all about. Amazon, make the customer happy. Google say, make the customer happy. Google is so customer driven. They even switched it up from, what was it, panda to penguin. It was one of those two animals they switched up. Everything became customer driven. Relevancy became very, very key and goal. So if it ain't about the customer, if it's not about relevancy, and if it's not about the things that make it more easier, more efficient, more friendlier, more quality, enriching it with value and content that exudes the reason why these individuals are there or seeking certain things in the first place, it is very, very dissatisfying to businesses, as well as it would be dissatisfying to the business owner, because the results will tremendously deplete. They wouldn't get sales. Their conversions will go down because of that. So for 3, manual processing can mean high costs and inefficiencies for buyers and suppliers, making it more difficult and expensive to do business with your company. As a result, businesses are realizing competitive advantages by offering a seamless user experience both internally and externally. And this is very important and critical. If they're using a system, they're using your merchant, they want to be able to utilize it, navigate, whatever it is they need to do effectively, efficiently. If they're using a POS system, it should be smooth, quick, fast transaction. It should be nothing complicated. And even for the person who is the merchant owner of the business themselves, it's important for them, being the business owner, that they know how to effectively utilize and navigate their merchant payment processor as well. So having a friendly UI, a friendly user interface, is really, really critical for the success, the progression, the development, and the growth of that company, as well as the experience for the vendors and customers engaging with that company. Number 4, gain better insights into cash flow and cash management. And this is so powerful, and I love the fact that it's number 4, because this number 4 represents a square, and it also represents foundation. And this is your foundation. If you do not know how to correctly and adequately manage your cash flow, then your cash management will wind up developing a deficiency. So this process is to give you a better insight and how cash management is the key to keeping consistent cash flow. ACH payments are 2 to 3 times faster than traditional paper-based processes. The added speed in collection, along with the digitized process, real-time visibility into cash flow, helps improve certainty as senior management decides when and how to deploy cash. When weighing the cost and benefits of digitizing, savvy companies consider the potential saving that could result from having clear insight into spending trends and better management of working capital. This is so critical and important, and just to emphasize the impact on ACH payments today, it's a 2-part structure with ACH payments. You know, you look at a business, and you, from a consumer side, you're going there, you're buying some items, and you're going to make a purchase, and you use your card. but that's the ACH method. Now, on the other side of the coin, that business you're going to make a purchase from, that's also a job to somebody else. And they also get paid from that job. 9 times out of 10 in 2019, we have direct deposit available. That's 100% ACH payments. Without ACH payments, we will be back in the old days where you just had to pick up your check or you had your check delivered to your snail mail. But because of this revolutionary development in digital merchant processing, the ACH system has allowed people to make transactions and purchases more effectively and quickly when coming to purchase items. And on side B, it has made employees way more excited and quicker and ample to receive their funds and cash outs throughout the week or bi-weekly basis from whomever their employer may be via ACH. Mitigate fraud and risk. In today's age and society, criminals look for blind spots in payment systems, which can present vulnerabilities where the transactions is interrupted for approvals or manual processing. By implementing a seamless digital solution, companies remove those spots in order to help prevent fraudulent payments from sneaking through. This improves the security of payment information for both the company and its clients and vendors. Having a real-time digital audit trail also reduces the opportunities for theft. In 2019, there's been so many countless events to where you can even think back a couple of years ago, where you remember the company Sony, one of the largest tech companies for even gaming. Sony's network was compromised, and for weeks they were completely unaware that they have been compromised. Through that hacking and the compromising of their entire network, so many citizens and people information worldwide was compromised, distributed, and people credit card information was syndicated all through the internet. These are critical vices that we are facing in today's age when it comes down to dealing with transactions, dealing with our personal information, and understanding when it comes down to our personal information and transactions that firewalls and utilizing the greatest level of security and tactics and defenses possible is critical for that protection, comfort, satisfaction, and wellness in the business and for the clients as well. So you kind of wonder, what's the best merchant solution? You got so many out here. You can go to Google, type something in, something comes up. You can sit here and run multiple comparisons. But when it comes down to running comparisons, you want something that kind of is the best of both worlds. You kind of go to one site, you see like company A, they got, it's pretty good. They got lower fees, but they got other features on there that's not the greatest. And you could sit here and wind up doing another comparison, and you can go to company B and they have pretty low rates, but they got some other things about them that may not be the greatest. When you come down to it, you would like a company that gives you amazing customer service, very, very robust quality as far as the product that they offer, amazing rates, and low fees, and something that you can be able to utilize and see throughout the time and progression and the growth of your business. You're not only getting the quality that you were seeking, but you're saving money at the end of the day. And that's the major key. So I want to sit here and introduce you guys to Secure Merchant Solutions. Secure is a very phenomenal company for multiple reasons. They have an extensive track record for the things that they have been able to do, helping over 500,000 businesses nationwide. For them being able to provide so many different qualities to the merchant industry for virtual payment systems, POS, mobile payment systems. I mean, you name it. If it's a function of taking some form of payment via credit card, this company has definitely surged and definitely has taken a new wave in this industry. And the reason why I say so is because how many people you know that's horrible companies and they're sitting here and they're advertising the New York Times. And they also been stated by the Better Business Bureau that this has been found to be a very trusted and very worthy business in the credit card processing industry. Another amazing factor is what they've been able to do for their clients. This is bar none the meat and potatoes of why they are phenomenal outside of the product and customer service. This is the part of being able to save money. These are the jewels. So we looking at this customer that back in 2018 that they took care of. And out of a monthly, annual, 3-year, and 5-year, you can see the figures at the bottom. But just looking at the top, right here where it says to the left, Visa credit card volume. That's almost $50,000 in credit card volume. There was at a 1.95% rate. That 1.95% rate with that roughly $50,000 volume was costing them $969 a month. But when they came over to merchant solutions of Secure, they were able to sit here and get that 1.95% rate reduced to 1.49%, which is a huge jump in leap from what they were paying from. That cost them $741.07, thus saving them in return $228.79 a month. Now, when you really think about it, that's powerful. Those extra couple of $100 can go to other things in the business. And when you look at that money being saved up in 12 months, it gets pretty astronomical when you look at that quality being applied to everywhere in your merchant's business. So look at the savings at the bottom. For the monthly, it says $899 was saved in a month. For the 12-month annual span, it was $10,796. For the 3-year span, 36 months, we looking at $32,389, and for 5 years, we're looking at $53,982. If you look at that power of being able to get with a company that is not only giving you quality service, but giving you value, giving you trust, giving you reputable track record, giving you proof, edification, and showing you the numbers. This is something that you have to sit here and take the time to look at and at least see for yourself of what we can do for you. Now, the amazing thing is that you can get up to 50% lower rates with our free statement analysis. Our free statement analysis can give you a determination of if you will be qualified to get up to 50% lower rates. It can be up to 50%. Not guaranteed to be 50. It could be up to 50. But that's a huge margin. And by getting a free statement analysis, you got everything to gain and nothing to lose. This free statement analysis is with no obligation whatsoever. You have your statement analyzed in less than 24 hours. Done. All your rates and fees are identified. There are no more hidden fees, periods, no fine print nowhere. Gonna wind up having some stuff pop up a couple of months later, a week later, none of that stuff. New versus old rate comparisons will be detailed savings. We will be able to give you and show you, they will show you exactly what it is. Exactly what it is you will get from us and showing you what you're getting now. And this is what you will save. Secure Merchant Solutions analyzes over 5,000 statements every single month. Over 5,000 statements a month. When you really think about it, that is a lot of statements being evaluated and being assessed. No cost, no downtime. All new equipment comes pre-programmed and ready to plug in. No changes to your business or bank accounts. All deposits and transactions remain exactly the same. We handle cancellation with your current processor and reimburse standard cancellation fees if you have to endure such. We reimburse you those standard cancellation fees. Secure provides free terminals and covers the POS switch fees for qualified merchants. A dedicated relationship manager will provide to answer all of your questions directly. Never wait on hold ever again. Get a live person every time, all the time. When it all comes down to it, I want you guys to realize that it's about value. And it's about giving yourself the opportunity to see where that value resides at. You have, in this case and situation, everything to gain and nothing to lose. Get a free, no obligation, free quote. Let's see what we can do for you. And if we cannot save, which it's a very, very, very slight, small chance that we cannot help you, because we do very well in helping clients and helping business owners. Allow yourself to get the free analysis, see what we can do for you, and become a part of the Secure family. I thank you again for watching. I greatly appreciate your time and attentiveness. Click the link below to go to the site. Put your information in if you're really ready to sit here and get things moving and to see what we can do for you as a business owner. And again, I want to thank you for watching. Share, like, comment, subscribe, and you all have a phenomenal and blessed day.